NSA whistleblower Edward Snowden now officially charged.
Yes, Edward Snowden.
Edward Snowden.
Officials here are being very tight-lipped about the details and the ongoing talks.
So the NSA has allegedly been peeking through the back door of Apple, Facebook and a bunch of other tech giants to pinch our personal data.
What am I doing with my very personal data online?
But the Snowden scenario is old news for these guys from Italy who've been asking that question for years.
We could steal information, their most relevant material, through backdoor or tricks, technical tricks.
Paolo Sirio and Alessandro Ludovico are in Australia talking about their project Face to Facebook. It's the third in a series of hacks these guys have been working on for the past few years, each one targeting the world's biggest online powerhouses like Google, Amazon and Facebook.
Today there is this problem of monopolies of information and how these companies monopolized any type of personal information. There is too much control in just few hands.
These guys stole more than 1 million names, photos and locations from Facebook profiles, one of which could be yours. Using facial recognition technology, they then grouped 250,000 singles that had no idea they were looking for love into categories like easygoing or smug to create this fake online dating site.
It was, of course, quite controversial because people didn't even know they were there. People started to use it, and despite the fact that, of course, there was a quite huge and harsh reaction of people who wanted to be taken down from it.
Paolo and Alessandro have devoted the past 5 years to proving a point about online privacy settings and just how blurred the line is between what's public and private information.
So we just stole that information and we use it in a different way to provoke what they actually do all the time. So using public information and sell that information back to us.
What they do is called data scraping and it's perfectly legal. Well, kinda, minus the identity theft.
Well, scraping nowadays is just about harvesting information over websites, about simple coding that software can automatically download the information, whatever is text, picture, videos, and store that data somewhere else.
Naturally, Facebook wasn't happy. Barry Schnitt, Facebook's Director of Policy Communications, put this statement out at the time lovelyfaces.com launched.
Scraping people's information violates our terms. We have taken and will continue to take aggressive legal action against organizations that violate these terms. We're investigating this site and will take appropriate action.
Well, they did, and the site was shut down.
The online dating website was shut down after 10 days because of the huge pressure we had.
But not without a fight.
Legally, they couldn't really say that they own that data because this data is owned by the users of Facebook officially. So because of that, they also dropped the case.
The best part of this story though is Facebook was reprimanding Paolo and Alessandro for the very thing that Mark Zuckerberg did himself. The entire concept for Facebook was built on Zuckerberg scraping personal data about students that was stored on university databases without asking permission.
And our point is also that those companies, those internet giants did the same actually. They always work in that grey area and they created their power through that.
So maybe the grand plan to destroy Facebook was a little ambitious, but what these guys have done is show us just how vulnerable our personal information is. And it's not the last we'll hear from them. So who's your target for the next big hack?
Oh, you should wonder which one.